Right, how's it going, guys? This is Mr. Extra, and what we got here? We got. You want to use your other name or your real name? I mean, I can just call you Low too. That's fine. We have our Dynamorphia player, Mr. Low. We got Jackson up in here, being Jackson.
Let's go.
We got our token black man Kareem.
Hello.
But we are here. This is we're here prepping for the regional. We already registered and everything. My boy's playing Dynamorphia for side events because this hooker already has his invite. Jackson or Diviner is playing Heroes. Kareem is playing Princess, and I'm playing Punk Therion. So we're gonna see how it goes. We out here. Easily said. And we'll get back to you when we get our lunch break, which is round 4. I'm hoping for a big group because 10 round Swiss sounds better than 9 because then you end on like an odd. And I hate ending on an odd personally. But yeah, I mean that's happened twice so far. But we'll get back to it. Alright guys, how's it going? It's Mr. Action. We got some of the crew here. Special guest featuring
Steve
Lewis. Special guest, let's go. Alright. But so we're it's over. Everyone had their placements, right? Jackson, you dropped, yeah?
I went 0-4 drop because I'm trash today.
He was just here to have fun. Mr. Lowe here already has his invite, so he was just here to just
chill
harass,
and do a win-a-mat.
Yeah, and do the Team Extra emotional support.
Yup,
sure.
Pictures and all that.
Pictures and all the flyer stuff you all get to look at later.
Yep.
And then Kareem.
Yay.
Kareem
cover the elephant.
Kareem got to do something interesting today that we had to end up going in round 8, which we'll talk about in a second. Kareem played through the whole thing. Kareem you were what was your place again?
For 83rd.
83rd. Don't say 83rd.
Don't say 83rd.
I had a brain fart. So Kareem was he placed 83rd. I placed 40. Yeah, no, we're not gonna talk about it. But top 64. Whoa, I guess. And then dropped. Won a mat harassment, and we went over that. Alright, so we're actually going to start with you, Jax. What was your pairings before you dropped? You don't remember, do you?
My pairings?
Like, what'd you play against?
Yeah.
My pairings?
Yeah, your pairings.
Oh, I went against Splight, Sword Soul, mainly.
I didn't go against Sword Soul.
I did.
Me neither.
I went against
I was prepared for them today.
the one gentleman I went against played us. No, it wasn't Splight. It was Sword Soul, and then when he Mystic Minded me, I had DPE out, so he was trying to bait me to use it, and I'm like,
nah.
I went, that's fine, and he got mad at me, and I'm like, that's not my fault because I'm gonna let it resolve. It's not my fault that 20 games later I finally drew the Harpy's Feather Duster.
Oh, he wasn't trying to do the grind game?
No, he was trying to force me to use to pop it. And
You
I'm
get
like,
DP off the field so you can get rid of it?
he wanted to get rid of it, and I'm like, no. I want cards in my hand. End your turn.
All right.
Thank you. End your turn.
Alright, so what was the rest of your pairings?
After that, I had went against a fish deck.
You went to water control?
Yeah.
'Cause I heard about a water control deck from that tier player.
Yeah, there was a water control deck. It was decent.
Was it
But-
water or was it goatee?
It was water. It wasn't goatee.
Fury, Tire
But-
Sand deck.
I will say that the one duel that hurt the most, not really hurt the most, but scared me the most and like I didn't want to do, was my first one. I had Pittman.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, GG.
He had someone
What
who
was he
tops
playing?
all the time. Splight
Ecto.
Adventure.
Splight.
Splight Adventure.
Splight.
Pure?
Pure Toad
Never-
Splight. He was
Toad Sprite's the
he was
best
Gucci.
one. That's the only
Yeah,
one that
he was
I would.
amazing.
It was
with
the most
it.
consistent.
Mm-hmm. Alright. Was that all your pairings though?
It was most of my parents, yeah. And then after I dropped, I just ran around like an idiot. It was great.
Yeah, he did. He was going around being extra. The usual stuff.
Definitely extra.
Alright, Mr. Lowe, what was your pairings like for the,
So
here, one I'm at?
my first round was kind of weird. It went kind of quick. It was kind of generic. On my end, playing Dynamorphia, I just kind of went through my combos, and dude wasn't prepared for what I was doing. The only I feel terrible saying this. The only monster I remember was Danger Bigfoot. He played a Danger Bigfoot and the Thunderbird, but he joined the Run Face First into Rexterm club.
Oh, he just did all
Ran
the
face
stuff?
first and I got him down to 1,050.
Mhm.
He swings against Kentragina. I play Rexterm's effect. That's how he lost the match. And then my round 2 was against Jackson. That was the best game I played in ages, to be honest.
That's why
We
I'm
went
extra.
down. We went to 3, and when you have a walking skill drain and then the other guy has a walking skill drain, it's an interesting matchup. Plasma versus Rexterm. But
Well, it's great when one of them's a walking skill drain that actually negates the effects, and the other one says you can't activate
Debate.
the effects. It's like, which one's going to go
But
first?
part of it too was the reason I liked it. He attacked the right monster. If he had attacked Kentragina, the big obvious target there, I might have been able to play through, but got Therizian and I couldn't stop the damage from going through.
And I will say, on that one, I got to play a card I haven't played in a long time.
Oh.
I got to say hello against my sweet friend Vision Hero Trinity.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Trinity
remember,
for game.
what Trinity does.
Trinity for game.
I did learn. There was the interesting interaction of Stratos possibly being able to fizzle if he leaves the field. That's not something I knew could happen.
No, I think he was getting.
I think he might have been misinterpreting what we were saying.
Yeah, and it was also he didn't see the absolute zero.
Right,
there.
right. The judge missed the 0 on the
Yeah.
field. He had, what did you have? Dark Law,
I had Dark
Dark
Law,
Law,
Sunrise,
Sunriser.
Stratos, and Absolute Zero.
and I flipped up a Ferret Flames.
Oh, you did.
And I
He
could
said
not keep any of them
he
but one.
kept
all but one, no matter
0,
what.
and the judge was implying that no, like because Stratos isn't there during resolution, his effect fizzles, and I've never heard that in my life. I mean, I trust the guy; he seems to know what he's doing, but
But it's never. Been
I've
that
never
way.
heard that ruling in my life.
That was an interesting one. And
All right. What other pairings did you have?
That's it. I just kind of ran around and picked up cards and took pictures
You
today.
were doing the support.
Yep.
You got lots.
I'm gonna be playing in the main event next one.
Oh,
Definitely
sure.
gonna be playing
All
me.
right, Kareem. Let's go over your pairings.
My first pairing was just like Jackson, Adventure Spike, man. I got my ass kicked. Just hands down. Just literally beat me.
Walk through your pairings. Listen out.
The second one I should have won, but I lost it to Flunder because of a big mistake on my part, choosing the wrong link 4 from Arnisys. And then I got hit with I forgot what the track card is called. Battle Phase. Evenly matched.
Ooh.
Yeah, I got hit with that.
Evenly matched. Yeah.
And then my third one I won, which was honestly a weird one. It was Odd Eyes.
Mhm.
And that was when I won. The fourth one I won, which was the one after the lunch. He was playing Chillimit, but he got game loss for being late for 3 minutes, and then he bricked up. And I was just like real bad. Set 2 pass.
Ooh. Ooh. I had
Did you
a.
ever consider playing Field Barrier in it?
I already suggested.
Yeah, he
that.
did. He fro for that.
All right. Go over the rest of your pairings.
Let's see. The fifth one, I'm pretty
As soon as
sure.
this is done, we can roll. Yeah.
I don't remember my fifth one. I'm pretty
I
sure.
get the drive. Oh, that's gonna be fun.
You had one opponent not show up, didn't you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but that was like
I
my
hate you
that was
for-
my that was like my sixth one.
That was your seventh
Had to be
one.
No, it was
Fifth
my
or
seventh one because my sixth one was Solomon
I
Great.
hate
My
this,
fifth
I hate
one.
this, man. Getting like, yeah, and it's like round 7 where like.
I have
that
played
stuff
this
doesn't
game
happen.
since the inception, and one time I've had a no-show opponent at a regional.
And when I just got the
Like-
bye round 2.
Alright, so give us the rest of your recap.
And then like on the 7th was no show. 6th was the Solomon Great, and then 8th was you.
And what happened?
I got beat.
Somebody
Did
should have
you
just
wait?
taken the Martha.
I still get the Martha.
Yeah, I'm still-
I had
I'm
it.
still picking my- Now, did you get beat? Did you get beat, or was it? Did you get sweet? Because you got. Sweet.
I got sweet.
You, it was
Like,
2,
I
it
didn't-
was 2-0, no,
yeah, it was
no
2
chance.
Wide
Yeah.
mouth broom.
I had 2-0,
Oh, no.
like he had the hand
He's-
traps to counter my stuff
Like-
because like I've been playing against this deck online with him.
And he can't catch me in person for.
I
whatever
can't
reason,
catch him for
apparently.
nothing, but I always whoop him in like online for some reason.
Hey, the ratio's a little bit different in line, dog. Alright, I gotta do my recap now.
How fun.
Okay, so my recap today was pretty crazy, honestly. I see you in the camera. All right, so for my recap, my first round I went against Guru. Yeah, I played punk. Yeah.
I can't believe that.
Yeah.
I had to be the only guy in the room playing
Yeah,
Guru.
Guru control. Did not. My
What is
opponent.
Guru? I'm like-
My opponent
It's Sub-Terror.
didn't. My opponent did not.
It's all flip effects.
My opponent did not know what Punk did or Therion did, and I was like, okay, you're gonna have a bad time. So 2-0. Round 2. What was my round 2? Because it's all kind of meshing in together a little bit. Oh God, what was it? Yeah, I need to start doing that. So, okay, I'm just gonna go off what I remember. I played 3 Sprite players, 2 Toad players. I lost to both of those because Sprite Toad is the best choice. I played Sprite Adventure, which that one ended up going to time, and what ended up happening is I had to Foxy tune my opponent for game, basically. So there's that. So that is the going over the 2 sprites. I played against round 2 was Exo Sisters, which was apparently a previous like YCS champ or something. He was crazy, like the D shifter, got sweep, couldn't do anything.
Shifter's like the MVP.
So it was like Guru round 1, Exo Sister round 2. It was Splight Adventure round 3. Splight. It was a fucking Splight. It was regular. It wasn't regular Splight. It was Tierment. Tierment was round 4. I ended up winning on that. I debarred the dude. Walked him down with my Therion stuff. Kind of just straight up dominated him.
Yes.
And then Sprite round, that was like round 3, round 4. Sprite round 5, Toads, couldn't do anything. Sprite round 6 for Toads. I went against Sprite 3 times. I went against Kareem in round 8, who was on Rencess, and we already went over what happened there. Man, should have just took the $20. Personally, I mean, he should have just. We told him like, hey.
Win-win.
I mean, either way.
And he would have got the car.
Yeah.
20 in the car.
I'm brain farting on some of my opponents apparently, like, because they were 8 rounds, but I know I didn't name all the 8 decks. I'm trying to remember what I played against. It was crazy regardless. I ended up 5-3, top 40. Nobody understood Therions.
Right.
It was, and that won me a lot of games.
I think people would have figured out how Regulus was.
So
No.
Me and like
I-
2 other people that actually understood it.
Oh yeah, I went against the guy, one of the
Chillamans.
Sprite players. No, the Tierment guy did not know what the fuck was going on. If he knew, he would have understood that once I put one in grave, that's it. And then I have a whole hand, I go boop 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 boop, search. Yeah. Aside from that, it was crazy. We're gonna get ready to get out of here. You want to elaborate on your matchups real quick? Mr. Elvis boy?
I did trash. I second guessed myself. Switched up my build. Added in some shit that I shouldn't have.
Yeah.
Went 2-4. So after that, I dropped out. Start trading cards.
Hey, shit happens.
How about the special mention for Jack giving Aggie a loss in round 1 with Despia?
Oh,
Aggie got
what?
whipped.
Not me.
No,
Not me.
Jackanucci.
Who?
Little Jackanucci.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
From
he
locals.
did. Hey,
Gave
yeah.
Aggie a round 1
Shout
loss
out
with
to
Despia.
Lil Jackie.
Did he?
Yeah.
Yeah,
plus one.
yeah, he's a subscriber,
Yeah.
guys.
Oh, what is the,
You did
the
good.
judge's name? Do you
All right.
remember?
Carl?
Hold on, let's
But
wrap
before
it.
I gotta give props to my new favorite judge. We're telling Aggie to shut up and go away.
Thank
Facts.
you.
All right.
He's probably
We're
not
gonna,
insulting
we're gonna wrap it up and not say anything else that's going in a video on the channel. That's why I was like, let's wrap it up.
Alright, bye guys.
But
Just speed through it.
I was
No,
I was
no,
more looking
you-
at like let's just give some props to the kid playing Despia properly.
yeah. So
At his
props to the
age.
kid playing Despia. Good job. He did pretty good.
He did solid.
For I think his first one.
The second or something.
Oh,
Yeah.
better
and
than
what?
someone that
Hey,
doesn't win it.
Jackson, what do we
no,
say?
Mia ended up winning it.
What do we
I lost
say?
to Jackson.
Second one?
No, I didn't do a second one.
Hashtag fuck them birds.
Fuck them birds.
Fuck them birds. You play Flounder, we
Bark
hate you. I'm
rifle.
just kidding, but yeah, no. That's it.